Hi, Varshan. Here are Hamsa Dexum. If the creature looks familiar, it is because they are close to your kin, to your Orsian dodos. Hamsa have long been kept as livestock in Thafnir, and many a hatchery may be found here. You are ready? Then let us depart. You will need to ride and relax my bird, and I will take the lead. Yours to follow. Oh my goodness. Let us be off. If you haven't ridden dodos before, be warned that they have a gob-wobbling gait. Oh no. This is not great. Hey yo, it's A Green Polar Bear here. I'm on Trovo at .live at A Green Polar Bear. I'm also on Twitch.tv at the same time. AGPB Games on Twitter and Instagram if you do that. Also, Discord link will be in the comments. Anyway, comment, like, subscribe, and enjoy the video. Nice, more Aura. Yeah. Well, we should be the young Varshan on an errand for the startup. Nice armor. I am, His Excellency bade me. He also wished to express his heartfelt gratitude to brave men and women of the Radiant Host for their unflagging dedication. We simply do our duty, but we are honored to receive His Excellency's regard. And yet, for his boundless benevolence, his treatment for one so young could be regarded as callous. Though we have enjoyed relative peace and calm these past days, this remains the front line of battle, no place for children. Your predecessor too often traveled alone. It's been, what, 2 years now since you took over? I wonder how the fellow is faring. Like those before him, he went on to represent the satrap. Wherever he may be now, I am certain he is well. I assure you that all I do, I pray you do not think ill of His Excellency. Certainly not, lad. Whatever happens, my faith in Satrap is unwavering. But I worry for you. You would overcome with sadness if something were to befall you, for you are as a little brother to us. Take care, do you hear? I will. Loud beaten. Thank you. Nice. He's like a little brother to me now. Who might this be? Not Hanish by the look of him. Put me to introduce Decro and Rykermote, the Aortian contingent come to assist in the making of the talisman. From Eorzea, you say? Towers have appeared over there too, yes? Tell me, what is the situation like? May I suggest that you exchange information with our soldiers? Both parties would stand to learn something about you, I believe. An excellent idea. Given the unprecedented nature of the threat, some of ours are understandably anxious. We'd be glad to, for any tidings you can share. You two bring Versan the last report and answer any questions you may have. Finished speaking with the soldiers, have you? I hope it was enlightening for you too, as it was for them. As a neutral nation and trading hub both, Razat Han ordinarily sees a steady stream from news from abroad. Also, as the stream dried up when trading vessels stopped coming. And amidst the dirt of information, everyone will be grateful for your account. But come, you had best see to your original errand, as mine will be here a while longer. However, I'm afraid I cannot guide you the rest of the way. Worry not, the path is straightforward. You need but follow the road east upon the Hamsa. You arrive before you know it. Brief though it was, I enjoyed our time together till we meet again. Though the Hamsa appears to want to return home, it reluctantly offers you its back. Should you become separated from your steed, speak with the Radiant Beastkeeper at the Hamsa hatchery to mount it again. Sure. Alright, this is indeed the Giant's Gal grounds. I am Zentunia. Is there something you require? Giant's Gal for the alchemists, you say, but of course they shall have it. They labor tirelessly to deal with the tower, and 'tis the least we can do to provide them with the materials they need. Giant sack of giant skull. Here you are, a sack of the purest giant skull. Man, are they all just... They need mad drugs for this talisman. When you deliver it, let the good folk with their great work know that we're grateful for their efforts. If they need more, they just need to ask. There you go. Oh my, such fine specimens. No problem. Cool. Time for the true test, so please take your ease while you can.
I see our taskmasters have allowed you a moment's respite as well. You have to hand it to these alchemists. They are determined to see this endeavor of theirs succeed. I've never been one for blind optimism, but I sincerely get the sense they're close to a breakthrough.
They had better be, or all this effort was for naught.
The peoples of Eorzea, of the Far East, of Thavnet, children of this star united in common cause against a dire threat. Yet ere they succumbed to suicidal madness, were not the Telophoroi born of her body as were we? They who cling to life and the promise of the morrow's dawn, against they who desire death and an ending of their own orchestration. The victors of this war alone will hold the right to answer the question of existence, of its meaning, and its worth.
Poetic and ominous to a fault. That said, if it's an existential debate in nature, then our arguments might not be as persuasive as you'd think. As will I. Besides, our chances are much improved when we've the company of others committed to the cause of life. Our vengeful dragoon here is proof of that.
Ha ha ha, I have white hair too.
What is it? What did you see? Fandaniel, are you sure?
I didn't even see him.
If he knows we've been working on a countermeasure.
Look! We have finally created a talisman strong enough to withstand our experiments! We've named it a warding scale for the time being. With this in your possession, your soul should be completely shielded from corruptive ether.
Afforded such protection, any one of us may approach the towers without fear. Thou hast mine admiration. 'Tis an invention of historical significance.
I thank you for your kind words. But I would prefer you keep them unsaid until we test the talisman's efficacy in the field.
We'll keep an eye on the place while you're away. Assuming Fandaniel is lurking about, there's no telling what mischief he has in mind for us, or you. Be on your guard.
Shall we be on our way? I'll have one of the soldiers at the hatchery prepare us a boat, and we can set out from the northern shore. I'll see you there.
Okay. Doop 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 doop. Rather finer boat than I had expected, but I won't complain. All that remains is to board and be on our way. Other alchemists can fulfill my role, but you and your blessing are one of a kind, and perhaps our only hope for topping this out. For all our sakes, do not hesitate to do what must be done.
We should soon cross the threshold of the tower's influence. Any moment now. It's working! And you are still yourself? Then I'd like to see how it fares closer to the tower if we could. So far, so good. The scale's protection appears to be holding. If we can just make it to the tower's entrance. A few more steps. Praise be to the sisters, we made it! And the scale has proven itself to be everything we hoped it would be. Now we can focus on production. Once we've equipped and returned with an entire survey team, this menace will soon give up its secrets. What?
Wow. Just straight off the bat?
Oh, let me go! Oh, let me go! Oh!
Oh, do calm down. You'll only hurt yourself thrashing about like that.
Stop! Oh, you can't do this! Please!
God damn it.
A little late for heroics, I'm afraid. The similarities are striking. My! Such hostility! Never before has my artistry so displeased. My patrons of old would have positively squealed in delight, though, between you and me, I find gushing praise exhausting. Allow me to tell you a story.
Oh god.
Surely you've yet to hear the one about Van Daniel, the sundered Asian. I inherited the position and the soul of the Van Daniel who sat on the convocation in the time of the final days, theoretically speaking. I have it on good authority you've poked your nose into an Allegan ruin or two. Yes? Then I expect you've heard of me. The old me.
Armor, at your service.
As for your friend, you needn't worry. These pawns are far more useful to me alive as fuel for the primals. If you attempt to pull them free, they will die. So, enjoy tackling that conundrum with your comrades. We shall meet again. Not in one of these mine-inspired, oh no, but somewhere more suitably grandiose. Your favorite playmate is ever so eager to see.
Fuck you, Fan Daniel.
A vast rock squats upon Favnir, and to its stony surface clings the city of Rads at Han.
Looks like the Mayan projects.
Ye who enter here are subject to the scrutiny of gods, the gate's most watchful eye. The orb which beholdeth the truth of all things.
I meant like the scale, like from like The Wire. If you've ever seen The Wire.
Its hot and piercing gaze, bearing down like a second midday sun.
Just like condos built on top of each other. Nice though. It's
The
pretty.
fragrant haze, a mixture of sweet incense and acrid smoke. The cries of merchants mingled here with lively melodies accented by dancers' feet. Travelers seduced by vivid sound and colors were once swallowed up by patchwork streets. But no such scenes to savor now. To what somber present does that divine eye bear witness?
Here we are.
Megaduta.
Megaduta.
It feels like his accent's some kind of combination of Indian and Irish.
It seems a shame to bring you here directly. Under normal circumstances, it would have been my pleasure to show you the sights.
It's very unique.
And it would have been our
Whereas
pleasure
all
to
of
see
them seem to kind of have
Alas,
it, I feel like.
seems our tour of the city will have to wait.
I'm afraid so. Come, we should head inside.
Yeah, I got my weapon out. Nice. My boots do look good on me.
Your
Sup?
Excellency, may I present our honored visitors?
Yep, that's us.
Ah, splendid.
I don't
Most
like 'em.
Splendid. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ahawan, satrap of Radzatan. Our alchemists tell me your assistance was invaluable in the creation
Oh wait,
of
I
the
think I
warring
might
scale.
like it.
Such deeds ought to be recognized in person. Thus did I have young Varshan convey you here forthwith. On behalf of my people, may I express to you our sincere gratitude.
But Ninana was taken. Everything went to plan.
I assume you speak of Nidana. A regrettable incident indeed.
He's cool.
Her colleagues insist that we honor her wishes and trust in the talisman, that it will be instrumental in saving Nidana and the others. I am eager to hear your opinion on the matter, so let us not stand on ceremony. Come, Sit.
And that will be a perfect segue to end this
I think
video.
not.
Oh, shit.
This charade has gone on long enough. Show yourself.
Oh, I was right.
Forgive me, but were you expecting musicians, perhaps? There are no performers waiting in the wings at present, but arrangements could be made if you'd prefer.
Nay, he hath the right of it. The time for artifice is past.
Oh, God.
Raise the curtain.
As you wish.
You travel as assistants to the students of Valdesian, but you are known to me.
Oh. Oh.
Even here have we heard of the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Oh, no. Big reveal.
I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
Estidian was like, I smell dragon. No.
Vritra, of the first brood, sibling to Hraesvelga and Nidhogg.
I, mine elder brothers, of Midgard's son was spawn. I was last to hatch.
Well, isn't this a surprise? We were told Radzat Han had an alliance with a dragon. Not that a great worm sat in a satrap's own hall.
A necessary subterfuge, as the true tale of our nation history illustrates most effectively. In the beginning, the rock upon which our city is built was home to Vitra, and Vitra alone. In time, the ancestors of the Matanga came to the island and established a foothold. But never did they dare disturb the worm's lair.
See? Dragons can be cool.
Next to arrive with the Aura. Adopting the example
Damn
of
straight.
the Akasodra allies, they too treated Vitra with reverence and respect.
So that would be the reason to go back to being a
And
rain.
for many years, an understanding between our forefathers and the Great Worm endured. Until marauding heroes from the mainland came, threatening to shatter our peace and tranquility. When it seemed all would be drowned in
I haven't
blood,
seen any Zayla on this
Vitra
side.
himself came forth and quelled the rising conflict. A peaceful accord was reached,
This guy's cool.
and oaths sworn in Vitra's name. Thus began the dragon's governance of the fledgling state, which was to grow into Radzat Han.
But if Vritra is still here, then your position as satrap is just...
A charade, yes. And one which my family has performed faithfully for generations.
Yep, I like him.
Many envy the great worms their power. Were it known that I ruled here, then the fires of war would burn without end. I would not be the flame which consumeth my people. Those few who join me in laying our country's foundations were, perforce, sworn to secrecy.
Your eye. It was taken.
Tis here, buried within the semblance of flesh. The body before thee is but a simulacrum, constructed by the finest artisans of Radzat Han. With mine eye nestled within, it doth serve as an inconspicuous vessel for my wind.
Bro.
That would explain why I felt the presence of a dragon upon our first meeting.
I smelled dragon as soon as I landed.
I am woven with words fashioned to deceive such arcane senses.
I'm just a dragon,
Though
just
'twas
like you, man.
short-lived, it It seemeth thy fusion with my brother hath left thee much altered, Estinian warm blood. From the very first.
Sorry.
That is all I need know of thee for now.
With my secret thus revealed, I have for you a proposal. Not as a worm of the first brood, but as the ruler of Rads at heart.
Oh, shit. Well.
With all haste must we take in hand the finished talismans and breach this foul spire. Thence, should
So
it lay
that's
within
why
our
Vitra's my
heart
favorite
to spell its
dragon?
wicked influence.
Because he's green? 'Cause that's all it took.
Yet even with the assurance of the warding scales, the narrow confines of the tower doth limit the size of our force.
And thus denied strength in numbers, thou must choose thy soldiers with care.
I like how I was like about to get off right then and segue out.
Our radiant host is formidable. I see a sure path before me.
It was perfectly timed.
Thou and thy comrades have contended with a multitude of primal beings. Most recently, thou didst cast down false gods in Padelthan and Cartanau, I am told. 'Tis upon that strength I would call. The Scions have proven themselves the most capable, and I ask that you serve as the tip of our spear. Talismans would, of course, be provided for each of thy companions. And should you agree to this undertaking, more will be provided to make use of as you see fit.
Dude, I feel like a Pathfinder campaign happened and we just ran into the loot dragon.
There's no denying it's a dangerous proposition, but the rewards may far outweigh the risk. Just think of what we might accomplish if we could equip all our allies with warding scales. I worry, however, that even the four of us may be too few for what you have in mind. Might we regroup with our friends first to discuss the matter?
'Tis no trifling task that I have laid before you. Go, steel your hearts and hone your plans. Such time as you require shall be spent in crafting your protective charms.
It seems a quick trip back to Sharlayan is in order.
Wilt thou not lend thine aid?
Whether your request be made as a great worm or the ruler of Rads at Han, I see no reason to refuse, nor will I.
I am in thy debt.
And that is where we're going to wrap this video. So, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for chilling. Just click subscribe. Do it. Please. Fucking do it. Please.